Just south of Denver, Colorado Springs has one of the most photogenic landscapes in the U.S., with majestic peaks, huge rock formations, huge sand dunes, deep canyons, and miles of trails to explore it all. And the beautiful scenery isn't the only reason to go to Colorado. Colorado Springs has also been called one of the hippest places in the U.S. Here are Colorado's most beautiful and best places to visit. Before we start discussing in detail, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon as well. Manitou Springs and the Garden of the Gods. Manitou Springs is between Colorado Springs and Pikes Peak. It is known for its 8 different mineral springs, which Native Americans thought had healing powers, and for its art. Its many galleries, sculpture displays, theaters, and music venues bring art lovers from all over the world. The historic district is full of beautifully restored buildings with shops, restaurants, and art galleries. It's a great place to stay if you want to explore the outdoors on and around Pikes Peak. It's also a great place to stay if you want to visit Garden of the Gods because of its beautiful red rocks and how they blend with the forests of Pikes Peak. Aspen. Aspen is, of course, one of the most well-known mountain towns in the state. Many famous people, like Hollywood actor Jack Nicholson, fell in love with it so much that they bought homes there. The jaw-dropping mountain scenery is its main draw. In the winter, tourists and locals head to the slopes, where there are 4 different ski areas with world-class skiing and boarding. The town is also known for its high-end shops, galleries, restaurants, cool bars, and great places to see live music. Boulder. This college town is known for its progressive values and the fact that its residents are very fit and love the outdoors. Boulder is at the base of the foothills of the Rockies. It has almost an infinite number of hiking trails, including trips through the beautiful Flatirons, which are the city's most famous landmark, all of which can be done along Boulder Creek, which runs right through downtown. Pearl Street Mall is known as one of the best open-air pedestrian malls in the country. It has free live entertainment, talented buskers, a wide range of shops, and some of the best places to eat. Fort Collins, Colorado. Fort Collins is known as the craft beer capital of the United States. There are a lot of well-known craft breweries there, like New Belgium, which is the 3rd largest craft brewer in the country. It's also a great place for people who love the outdoors because there are so many trails, lakes, rivers, and streams in the foothills and mountains nearby. Horsetooth Reservoir is a popular place for fishing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, sailing, hiking, camping, and more. It is only a few minutes from downtown. The Poudre River is the only wild and scenic river in the state. It is surrounded by steep cliffs and interesting rock formations. On a hot day, both tourists and locals will use kayaks, rafts, and tubes to enjoy the cool water. Come back to Old Town Fort Collins after a day of playing, and in the summer, you can often hear great live music for free. Estes Park. Rocky Mountain National Park is to the east of Estes Park. If you want to see beautiful mountain scenery, there aren't many better places in the country to go. Not only will you be close to miles and miles of hiking trails in the park, but there are also lots of things to do in town, like the family. Amusement park with miniature golf, bungee jumping, go-karts, and a big slide. There are also many art galleries, shops, restaurants, and the famous Stanley Hotel, which Stephen King used as a model for his book, The Shining. If you dare, you can spend the night there. People have seen ghosts and other strange things there. Breckenridge. Breckenridge is a real winter wonderland and a great place to find the picture-perfect Christmas town, with its bright lights and sparkling icicles, as well as some of the best skiing in the world. But it has something for everyone every day of the year. History buffs will also like that it has the largest historic district in the state. Many of the original beautiful buildings that used to be dance halls and saloons are still standing today, over 150 years after they were built. Travelers also come for whitewater rafting, fly fishing, great restaurants, spas, and even the theater. Glenwood Hot Springs Pools and Amusement Park. Since 1888, people from all over the world have been coming to Glenwood Springs to swim in the world's largest mineral hot springs pool. It's open all year for swimming, soaking, splashing, and playing. And there's a lot of room to spread out, play, or just chill out. The area is also a great place to go hiking. One of the most popular hikes in the state is the Hanging Lake Hike. The trail will lead you to this natural geological wonder that hangs over the edge of the cliffs in Glenwood Canyon. After the hard climb uphill, there was a clear, cyan-colored lake with waterfalls flowing right into it. It was a beautiful sight. Telluride, Colorado, surrounded by mountains. Telluride is one of the most beautiful towns in Colorado, which has a lot of them. People often say that it is the most beautiful ski town in North America, and Telluride Ski Resort is right next to it. The Victorian-era silver mining town is deep in a box canyon and surrounded by the high peaks of the San Juan Mountains. In town, there are no stoplights or billboards. Instead, there are Frontier-era storefronts and Victorian storefronts, many of which are home to great restaurants with long wine lists and trendy bars full of passionate mountain lovers. Durango. The city of Durango is in the southwest corner of the state. It is a great place to visit for people who like to try different sports, learn about history, or just enjoy the beautiful scenery. The downtown area is full of beautiful historic buildings, and visitors can also ride the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad, a historic steam train that makes a 50-mile trip to the tiny town of Silverton and back. The Animas River runs right through town, attracting kayakers and rafters. Just a few minutes away, visitors can go hiking, skiing, and even ice climbing. And there are more than 1,000 miles of trails just to the Durango area. Cripple Creek. Around the turn of the 20th century, Cripple Creek was a busy city with more than 55,000 people. Only about 1,000 people live here now, but it's a popular place to visit if you want to see the Old West as it really was or try your luck in the casinos. If gambling isn't your thing, you can visit interesting museums like the Old Homestead House, which used to be a high-end brothel. You can also see a great melodrama at the historic Butt Theater, or go 1,000 feet underground to walk in the footsteps of gold miners in an original 1890s gold mine. Leeville. Leeville is a cheaper alternative to Aspen, which can feel a bit pretentious and is known for its high prices. It is the country's highest incorporated city, at 10,152 feet above sea level, and its downtown has 70 square blocks of Victorian architecture that have been named a National Historic Landmark. Interesting, real mining town with a very long and interesting history. It's full of dramatic stories about real people who made and often lost fortunes here. You can learn about it by going to one of its 8 museums, going on a mine tour, or going on a historic walking tour. Denver. The largest city in Colorado is a big city with roots in the Old West. It runs along the eastern side of the Rocky Mountains and has great views and a lot of indoor and outdoor things to do. It is becoming more and more popular as a place to eat, and it has the 4th most breweries per person in the country. The famous 16th Street Mall is a great place to shop because it has both big-name stores and small, independent shops, as well as more than 40 outdoor cafes at Coors Field, where the Colorado Rockies play. So that's it for today. Was this video helpful? Share your views in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon for all the latest updates. Thanks for watching.